into, I don't know. What else happened? So then, okay. He bumped out of school, and he dropped out. And then he started selling cocaine to little middle school kids. Alright, so then, okay, so what was the point of Margaret going up and down? He never made it, because he would do one thing, like he was walking to Jesus, and Jesus forgave him and everything, and then he went back, right? He went back to where he was. He almost made it, he went kind of halfway, like 1/3. Okay, you can sit down. Give a round of applause to our...
Yo, that was me!
Alright, kids, come on. Alright, hallelujah! Why is everybody talking today? It's hurting my feelings. That's what I'm going to take out. Seriously, penitencia. I'm going to make you guys do jumping jacks up there. 50.
In a row.
In a row, okay. So tell me, what is one of the best ways, ladies over here, what's one of the best ways that you can help de que los jóvenes no se vayan a hacer esas tonterías? What was that? But what happens if they already come to church and they decide to skip Friday to go to a party? Punish them. You can't punish them. Pray for your friends. What else can you do? What can you do? You can't work. No. Okay, so praying. What was it? Okay. Hallelujah. Alright, I need my Pepsi to, if you see somebody talking, please go sit next to them, or just to make sure they're not talking, right? Please. You're a little rowdy today. Okay. So, 3 things happen to teenagers, right, in the world. 3 cosas pasan. Que muchos se van al mundo, se pierden, como dicen, ¿verdad? And I get so mad when they tell us, oh, los jóvenes siempre están perdidos, blah, 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 like, they don't listen. They, like, you know, they tell us all these horrible things about us. And I'm like, no, like, there's good kids out there, right? Like you guys, hopefully. I know you are, sometimes. But now, you have to be all the time. Okay, so the first thing that happens is they get wimpy, right? A lot of us teenagers que estamos caminando ahorita en el mundo, ¿verdad? Estamos, sí, we love you, Jesus, yes, te entrego mi corazón, here, I open it for you, I'll do anything you want me to do. If you want me to jump, I'll jump. If you want me to, like, get down to my knees, I'll get down to my knees. But then Jesus goes, alright, if you're going to do it, do it. And then we get, these are brand new pants, the floor is a little dirty, I don't know, my knee pops out. Jesus, is that really what you want me to do? How about I kind of just like half kneel? Or like, you know, on Sundays, this is what I do, right? So you know how you can kneel but then sit down? Yes. So Jesus goes, I want you to kneel, but then I kind of half do it, ¿verdad? And then that's called wimping out. But I'm just giving you a little example, ¿verdad? Digamos que Jesús viene y te dice, one day in your sleep, right? He wakes you up, and he goes, Maciel, I want you to grab la Biblia, ¿verdad? Mi palabra, and I want you to go out to Asia, and I want you to proclamar tu palabra, and I want everybody to know my name, I want everybody to convert to Catholicism, I want everybody to get Catholic, and then you're like, and you wake up and you're like, is that Jesus? Really? And then am I just sleeping and I got up, and I'm sleeping that I got up, you know? And then you're like, no, I don't want to go to Asia. That is wimping out. That's what a lot, like, eso es lo que pasa para nosotros los jóvenes, ¿verdad? Yes? No? Yeah. Right? It happened to me. I remember Jesus told me, I want you to do something, and I was like, no, I really don't feel like it. I'd rather focus school, I'd rather focus on college, I'd rather do this, and then, no, I don't do it. So that's what happens. It's called wimping out. A lot of people, they live their life for Jesus. But if you really open your heart to Jesus, Jesus will give you no como test, but te pone cosas en el camino where you have to overcome to become stronger, right? A lot of the kids on the pep team can relate to that, ¿verdad? Pasan cosas bien difíciles en tu vida, like maybe you're on-side, or you get really sick, your parents are divorced, you leave all your friends from high school, really hard things happen in your life. Pero muchos jóvenes que dicen de que están con Dios, they can't take all that heat. You have to know that cuando estás con Dios, vas a caminar en los caminos de Dios, estas cosas van a pasar. And that is only the first hurdle that you have to overcome. So I'll tell you why my eyes twitching like ridiculous right now. I can't even look. Because the past week, I haven't been able to sleep. I've only had, altogether in the past week and a half, I've had like 5 hours of sleep. Because I keep having nightmares. Like horrible nightmares of me dying, people dying, me being in the youth group, and like people dying, and huge massacres, and it's horrible, horrible nightmares. And I never get nightmares, only when I'm sick, and I'm not sick. So, one night, it was Monday night, and I was sleeping. And I was like, finally, like I never sleep anyways, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I turn off my TV, and I'm like, I'm gonna sleep. All of a sudden, I'm like, there's like horrible monsters and demons and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, and I wake up. And I wake up and I'm sweating and I'm crying, and I can't move. I am paralyzed. I try to scream to my mom, and nothing would come out. And I was like, oh my god, the devil's trying to grab my soul or something, I don't know. So I was all creeped out because it was really scary. Imagine you seeing like diablos, right? This is like ridiculous. So I was like awake, I knew I was awake, and I couldn't move, I couldn't like move anything on my body. So all I could do was pray. All I could do was pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. So finally I came to church on Tuesday. Who was here on Tuesday? Alright. What happened Tuesday? Somebody tell me what happened on Tuesday. Like what? Something different happened on Tuesday. Okay, we were upstairs, and what else happened? We finished late. Why did we finish late? Because we were partying, huh? Why were we partying?
Because we were happy for Jesus.
Okay, Jesus resurrected, and we were all crazy, and all the kids that were there were all running around in circles, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and we were dancing and jumping and screaming. Nobody would stop screaming. And that night, I went to sleep, and it was all better. But if I was weak in the spirit, like if I didn't do my morning prayers and everything like that, I would have been like, I don't want to go to church anymore because all this is happening, because Jesus, diablo me está tentando, this is all happening, because all these kids look up to me and this is all happening because I go to church. That is weak. That's what happens to a lot of teenagers. So a lot of you guys know like about wimpy friends like that, right? It happens to you? A lot of people told me that they've been having a lot of nightmares and they couldn't. Yeah, put your hand if you've been going through that this week. Like from the pep team and everybody. See, like a lot of kids. Huh? Everybody's having